Um, hey, welcome back. Not much of an intro because last night, okay, so first off, tonight, right now, today is April 10th in the morning around 9:06 a.m. I just woke up about maybe 30 minutes ago and I got myself ready to do this because last night, as I was going to bed after I did my watch along reactionary commentary thing for The Boys Season 5, Episode 1 and 2. As I was, packing things in, preparing to go to bed, I realized that there is what I think a trailer for The Punisher. Throughout the entire day yesterday, I did not realize I had a notification for this. So I figured I'll do this in the morning when I wake up. Went to bed, fell asleep, woke up, here we are now. And I'm going to do this really quickly right now. See what this is about. It says that it's a Marvel television special presentation. The Punisher One Last Kill official trailer. So what is this? A movie? Well, it says television presentation, right? So it's just a short? Hang on, let me read the whole thing here. A Marvel television special presentation, The Punisher One Last Kill, premieres May 12th, only on Disney+. So this is going to be something akin to like the Guardians of the Galaxy special presentation they did for Christmas. So it might be like an hour-long thing featuring the Punisher One Last Kill. But one last kill for what? Like, is he gonna retire? Punisher retiring? That's just unheard of. Punisher is the Punisher. Well, we're gonna need him in the future installments, right? So what does he mean, one last kill? What does that mean? So I don't know. Let's find out. I got everything queued up, ready to go. So let's take a watch. Yeah, so let's take a watch. Before I do that, I need to do one thing. Excuse me for a second. And one last thing before I start, if you hear some background noise, first off, you can see that I'm telling you the truth. When the boys come out, it's going to be dark because I did it at nighttime, and now it's early morning. You can see by the sun peeking out through behind the curtains there. And I was going to say that if you hear any background noise, there's some construction happening nearby where I live. So if you happen to hear anything, I calibrated the mic to block background noise. That's why I have to keep the mic relatively close to me so you could hear what I'm saying. But I've did my best to noise gate out any background noise, so hopefully you don't hear it. But if you happen to, that's what's going on. Just some work happening near where I live. So anyways, let's get on with this. 3, 2, 1. That's a nice beard. I wish I could grow a beard big like that guy. Wait, is that the friend that we saw from like the first couple of seasons? Yeah. What's his name? Curtis? I was wondering what happened to him. It seems like he died, the friend. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Is he hallucinating? Okay, no, that's not hallucinating, I don't think. To find peace. Whoa. Hey, yo, the Punisher. Okay, well, this is one thing I do love about trailers, that they don't give much away. What I'm getting from what I saw as a possibility of what's happening here is he had a falling out. I would assume it wasn't... Okay, so I'm trying to remember Daredevil Born Again, season 1, when we saw John. And I do believe he had his beard at the time, right? And he was kind of like out of sorts. He was kind of hiding out a little bit before he came back and started helping Red and got locked up by Kingpin's goons. But before that, or maybe around the same time perhaps, because I don't remember if he had the beard of Born Again season 1, like the post credit when he kind of had a conversation with one of the guards and we seemingly broke the guy's arm. Or no, I think he did break his arm, not seemingly. So I'm trying to figure out the timeline of this. It seems like he is just in a depressed state. Something happened that kind of knocked him down a couple of pegs and he's kind of just lost himself for a moment. And then it seems like there's a situation where a family is being threatened or attacked and a child is being taken away, and he reflects on that through what happened to his daughter, his family, and he's like going on a killing spree to help out. That's what it seems like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it's May 12th. That's about, what, 32 days away? Just a little over a month. So that's this. It's a fantastic trailer. Gives nothing away, at least nothing big in terms of this is the story. Just gives us a little flashes of what's to expect. Trying to tell a psychological story in a sense. And it seems like his friend passed, because it looks like he's seen visions of him. He's just like he kind of popped in and out. Let's see if I could find it. And I think his name is Curtis, the friend we saw in like the first 2 seasons. Okay, this silhouette doesn't look like Curtis. It looks like an army buddy. But this guy, I believe this is the same actor. It's been a while since I've seen Netflix Punisher, season 1 and 2. But I do believe this is the buddy, his friend he had back when he served. Sorry. I do believe this is the friend. And I'm wondering what happened to him. Or is he still alive? Or is this a memory thing? Like a flash, hallucination? Because that flickering, that boop, 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 makes me think it's a hallucination. And if it is, how did he pass? You know? Anyways, there's not much for me to say because they did not give a lot away. May 12th, can't wait for that. Just 30 days away. Well, I can't wait, but I'm gonna have to wait. And with that said, thank you for watching. This is going to be one of the short. Trailers are always going to be fairly short, like maybe under 10 minutes, if anything, or averaging 10 minutes. So yeah, with that said, thank you for watching. If you stay to the end, I appreciate you dearly. I'm very new to this. I'm still fairly nervous, even though I've done a few recordings that I may never see the light of day. Because looking back at them, I am incredibly embarrassed by them. It's not a lot, really. It's maybe like 2 or 3 pieces. One of which is episode 1 for season 2 of Fallout. That one I'm planned to get out in chunks. I talked a little bit more about that in my The Boys reaction at the end, but I could mention it here as well, that I've watched maybe 2 episodes of Fallout Season 2. The second episode, the file got corrupted, so I'm going to have to redo that somehow, most likely like a brief summary commentary kind of thing. When I do get around to uploading those episodes, I plan to do so in chunks of at least 2 episodes per upload, doing 1 episode at a time. It's not my favorite thing to do. When it comes to a series, I like to do things in chunks, at least 2 episodes at a time, just to get through it, because some series, and yes, actually some seasons have like 20 episodes. This is back in the day before streaming, and where a TV show would have an average of like 20 episodes per season. So it could take, if you're doing 1 episode at a time, it could take forever. It could take like a couple years to get through, or a few years to get through, if you were to do 1 episode at a time. Because just 5 seasons alone equals 100 episodes. And some shows like Supernatural, which I have seen. I've seen all 12, 17 episodes. I forget how many. But some shows have more than 100 episodes. Some shows are in like the 300 episode, give or take. Like if they're 15 years, you're looking at about 300 episodes. That's 100 episodes for every 5 years, roughly, give or take. Anyways, this one's done. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna start editing this one since it's relatively short and quick. Get this one out today, hopefully by sunset. And thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, help me get those numbers up. And if you like what you saw and would love to see more, please definitely give me a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that like. Help me, work with the algorithm, and again, the subscribe button, help me get those numbers up. And I'll do my best to continue to get these things out in a timely manner. Okay? And with that said, I'll see you when I see you. Deuces.